Another nice deep coin. Just clipped it, I think. It's not surprising, this dirt, nothing much. No, I'll clean that up later. Vicky or a Georgian. Cool. We've got to be off this field in 5 minutes, so better get going. The buckle. Yeah, it's got some age to it. Like that. Nice. Good, good. Coin sitting there. Just come out with the scoop. Yeah. Probably a George. Probably a George. Yeah, we clean it up later. Not sure we're going to get much off of it. Cool. Anyway, there's a coin on the score sheet. What is that? That's just come up from down deep. Is that just a pair of nutcrackers? Let's take this bit out. Yeah. Singed. Huh. Pretty sure that's nothing exciting. Yeah, that's the ribbed bit. Yep. The hunt for the fibula stays. Still something. What's that in there? Button. Oh, it's got a nice flower on it. That's quite nice. Dropped it, of course. Come here. Ah. Yeah. Just a little button. Cool. Look at the size of that for a musket ball. That's a whopper. Cool. Let's carry on. There's George III. Just see the 3 showing. So this ground is rock hard. I'm going back on the other stuff. It's too hard in here. The signals. Yeah, lovely jubbly. The silver. Yeah, it's been attacked at some point. 1922. That's pretty cool. But yeah, it's been through the mower probably. So not great looking. Still, it's a bit of silver. Little diddy watch winder. He's going to poke out the middle. It's coming out. Yeah, a little bit of gold gilt on the inside. Yep, that's something. Carry on a little bit longer. That's a musket ball. Yeah. You don't mind finding them. Cool. Little musket ball. It's quite a big musket ball, really. Nice. Right, must have a drink. Good. See what else we can find. Been all round this field, right by my car. In this hole here. Crowbell. Full one. Look at that. It's even got a bit of something coming through on it. Right, well, we're next to the car. We'll give it a bit of a spray. It's good to be out yesterday in the fresh air and the sun. Nice and cool, just about the right heat, about 25 degrees. Any more than that and it's too much hard work. 2 different fields. First one was diggable, was ploughed last year and then put to grass. And the other field was absolutely like concrete, and I had some nice finds in it. That came up, the George III came up, and the silver came up in it, but you just couldn't dig a hole. So spent the rest of the day back in the other field. They always say the field next door always looks more inviting, but then when you get in it, sometimes it's not. Anyway, some musket balls, some relatively good sized musket balls. And we had some buttons, customary buttons, one with a nice little flower in the middle. Also, Marcus, notch to 11, found one of your really heavy, what I think as well is a button. It's got a little dimple on the back, which you can't really work out because it looks like it's been punched in and nothing's really come off of it, but I guess it had two little pegs, well, you know, like a loop pegged in twice on the back. It's funny how you don't see one and then somebody else finds one. This, I really thought this was a fib. This bit was in the clod. All I could see was that, and I thought, yes. Well, I'm glad I didn't. It's not a fib because I kissed it. I think they really are ground, but it's a pair of nutcrackers. See where the grips are in there. The mechanism is completely shot, rusted up. Coin wise, like I say, we had the George V 1922 silver sixpence, 50%, which has had a good chewing by the mower at some point. I think that field gets, or has had in the past, battered to anything, but it's 50-50. You can almost see inside that it's like a coating, thick coating over the top of the core. Don't usually get to see the inside of one of them, but lovely design that. Paid a 20p in the field, which I didn't video. George the third halfpenny, not in bad nick that one. You can see Britannia on the back. You can almost see a date. Looks like it ends 75. So some of the earlier coinage 1775. So we'll take that. I might try and have a bit of a clean on that with a composite cleaning pencil that was kindly given by my mate Paul. A couple of other coins that are just blank discs, rough and horrible. And we had a little watch winder, really diddy watch winder with some gold gilt on the inside. That would have been blingy in its day. And a nice bit of buckle. That would have been a nice buckle in its day. And then the Crotal bell, right at the end of the day, right next to my car. It would have been underneath the car that was next to me. So if you know what dig I was on and you were the car next to me, that was under your car. 3 inches down. It's got some sort of maker's mark there. You can sort of see an R on that corner, and on the corner on that side an H. So if anyone's got any idea what foundry that was, it's an early one because it's got a drilled suspension loop, and the top hemisphere is like a sunburst and the bottom has got the fish scales. So that might get some artisil and improve it a little bit. The P inside is really crusty and has made it not a brilliant ringer, but a ringer it is. So well happy with that. Good dig. Good fun being out. I'm out again tomorrow. Yeah, can't wait. Put it out there now. It's a Roman field, out Wiltshire way. So long drive in the morning, but hopefully it's going to be worth it. So I'll see you on that dig. Take care, everyone.